Video for this song, if you were a Led Zeppelin fan, you remember these guys were hanging out in front of the building that was on the cover of Physical Graffiti. And it also had the great Sonny Rollins playing saxophone on this song, too. Why now? They recorded this in Jamaica, I think. Hey, I'll be in Jamaica in April.
Ooh.
Oh, so excited. I'm going to see if I can go to the place where the Stones were recording in Jamaica. No, not really. But, boy, wouldn't that be a hoot? Why not? Stand there and take a photo? And I'm not even like the world's biggest Rolling Stones fan. I don't know who that is. Probably Mick Jagger or Keith Richards.
I would be, if I was in the band, I'd be a huge fan, especially if it made me $1 billion.
Yeah, and it would, too. Those tickets are not cheap. And I went looking for cheap tickets. I go, hey, listen, doesn't matter if I'm a millionaire. You know how you become a millionaire?
Being cheap.
Frugality. Not cheap, frugal.
What's the difference?
Cheap is you're almost allergic to spending money. Frugal is you're smart about it.
Okay.
Right? That's how I delineate the two. Some people who are really cheap. I was reading about Al Pacino. I don't know if anyone's been watching Hunters on Amazon.
No.
It's a show about Nazi hunters in the 70s, and they're taking a lot of heat because it really is kind of Tarantino-esque, this show, and it's kind of comic booky. And so people associated with the Holocaust Museum and the Jewish Federation League, they're taking great umbrage with the way this show is laid out, whatever. My complaint is it's just not that interesting. It's not very well written. But Al Pacino, who is pushing 80, might be 79. He might be literally pushing 80. He was dating a woman much younger than he, like 30, I don't know how old she was. And she recently broke up with him and said that, I wanted to ignore the age difference. Everybody told me the age difference was too much, but I had to come to the realization, I had to admit it, that he is an elderly man, and that makes things difficult. And he was so cheap. Which, I think
he's just frugal.
I think she's getting them backward. The only reason that you get a girl like that is because she thinks you're going to spend a ton of money on her. She doesn't want to date a 79-year-old guy, fame aside.
Wants to be a sugar baby.
She wants to be a sugar baby.
Actually,
and so they split up because she said he was just never wanted to spend money. She called him cheap. And you can read between the lines and figure that out. He might, for all she knows, he might just not be spending money on her.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like a vetting process.
He's got a couple of kids.
I'll wait to spend money on you until I know you're worth it.
He's never been married.
You want to check it and make sure she's loyal.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But how long do you have to wait?
I don't know.
I mean,
if you're someone of that kind of status, you're probably batting people off all the time that are trying to get your money.
Al Pacino?
He's got a lot of money.
Yeah, but I don't know that there's a lot of... I mean, I feel like her name was Meitel Dohan, so I don't know how much English she spoke, but whatever. She's probably a girl who's trying to get her career going. There's Al Pacino. He's 79, she's 40.
Or maybe he is cheap. We don't know him.
The age gap is difficult, yes. I tried to deny it. But he is an elderly man, to be honest. So even with all my love, she says it didn't last. And he only bought me flowers, is what she says.
Why would you even bring that up?
I know. And Al Pacino's like, whatever.
The only reason I got a fan brought flowers to a show at the Funny Stop that I'm like holding on to. I'm like, they're not dead yet. Like, you put them there. I hate that when girls are like, they only, like, a lot of people aren't getting flowers. You should like your flowers.
I buy my wife flowers all the time.
You should.
Yeah, because I think flowers in the house are nice.
And they look nice and they smell nice. Yeah.
But if you're 79...
And it kills flowers, which is nice.
Yeah. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah. Instead of them being in the ground where they can just live, you're killing them.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Mr.
Right?
Houseplants, don't even start.
I didn't pull them out of the ground.
They're still dead.
They're in the store. Yeah, but don't kill the messenger.
I'm saying you're killing
Bill
flowers.
gets 2 houseplants, and now he's team outside. He's got a garden.
That's growth. That's good. Don't chastise him. Don't castigate him.
I'm not team outside.
Don't.
I'm making my inside more like outside.
So that way you don't ever have to leave.
Well, but that just betrays your love of the outdoors. Nobody tries to make their inside an environment that they hate.
That's true.
That's right. That's why I'm trying to make it
Trying to make it more like
I
the
don't
outside
hate
because
outside. I just prefer inside. So I'm taking some of the better parts of outside and adding them to my inside, which makes my inside even better.
What are some of the other parts of the outside you're integrating into your inside other than the foliage?
This is the most light I've ever had in a domicile. I usually was pretty pro curtain, but I also lived in places where.
Wait, so you're saying that you're incorporating light?
Natural
Sunlight.
light.
Natural
yes.
light.
Natural light.
Natural
Sunlight.
light.
Yes.
Natty light into
Natty
your
light
apartment.
and plants.
Before you were a curtain guy, and now
Oh,
you
yeah.
just throw them open.
Keep it dark.
Why were you a curtain guy before?
Depression.
Was it reflective of your mental state?
Well, I like to sleep in, so that's the thing. And it would just, I wouldn't bother with it. I'd close the curtains and just leave them because when I get home it'd be dark anyway, and when I wake up I wanted to sleep in. So,
Dude, I'm
So
the
you don't-
exact opposite.
You don't like the sun waking you up.
That's the best feeling in the world
that's
to me.
the worst.
I'll sleep with, like, in the summertime, one of the first things I do in the morning is I wake up and I open my blinds because I want sunlight, I want natural light to be in my house. But if I can sleep with them open and then just get woken up at, like, whenever the sun rises.
I mean, that's why.
whenever the sun rises, like when.
But that's
the
why they
sun
make
rises-
lamps now that
Yeah.
recreate artificial sunlight.
I love
Because
it.
a lot of people aren't awakened by the sun.
Again, some people want that. I don't.
Yeah.
I like waking up. I like waking up on my own.
Like, naturally waking up, but at, like 8.
If I'm waking up at 8 o'clock, like today, that's exactly when I woke up. I woke up at 8 a.m. and it was perfect.
Do you have blackout curtains or what do you have?
I have no curtains.
Now, so you went from curtains to no curtains.
That's what I'm saying. Bringing that
Right, but
outside, inside.
But you didn't even do like blinds. You're not
No.
kind of
Or, like, something sheer.
easing your way
No,
into
no.
it.
I wake up at exactly
Tell you
5.
what, you could watch a show too if you pay attention. My girlfriend's not shy.
I wake up at exactly 5:50 every morning, and it pisses me off so bad.
Is your alarm at 6?
No, my alarm.
5:55.
My alarm is at 6:30, and I'm like, I'm getting my last 35 minutes. Like, bitch, I am going back to sleep, and I try to go to sleep. And I wake up again. I'm like, oh, is it like a couple seconds before my alarm? And it's like 6:15. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep for these other 15 minutes. Like, I'm gonna.
It's no fun though. I mean, when my body wakes up, I'm up.
I'm
like,
pissed.
It's
I'm
no fun to
always-
just
because I have a
lay.
long day.
Right, but it's
I'm
just
always-
wasting time to lie there and not do anything.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
I'm
always
angry.
way more tired. Like, if my body naturally wakes me up at like 8:30 or 9 and I'm like awake and start doing things, but then like today I went back to sleep until like 11. And
11.
well, and I woke up and I was like
Jesus.
not having it. So I drank like a half a pot of coffee, like trying to get myself going
Oh my
because
God,
it
a
just
half a pot.
it ends up like knocking me out, and then I'm
When did you go to
dreary,
sleep?
Then I say, I didn't go to sleep until like 3.
Oh, okay.
But like, I feel like
I'm so late.
We went and got food after the show last night.
when my body wakes me up naturally.
Show ended at 11.
We stayed and hung out at Hilarities, and then we went and got tacos at
Man, you
Mario.
guys
She got 4 hours of tacos. Bill, leave her
Yeah.
Can you
alone.
believe we were all talking about like flirting and relationships and like going on
4
dates
hours
and
of
stuff.
flirting and tacos.
That's what we were talking about, and I was so full because I got queso on my taco, even though the lactose intolerance thing. But I was so full, I like unbuttoned my pants,
Ugh.
and then I burped, and I was like, I'm not that good at flirting like that. And it's obviously all guys are like, oh, we can't tell why, Mayor. Like, seriously, just
Boy,
unbuttoned your pants.
There is
and
no
like
consistency
people.
with you in this supposed lactose intolerance thing.
Oh, I just went for it.
Half the time you're like, I can't look at that, and then the other time you're like, I had a bucket of queso.
Well, I ate a lactate before, but it doesn't do anything.
I will say I'm so proud of you for like going to Barrio and not being able to get like a margarita, because that's like besides the tacos, that's what I go there for.
Yeah,
like the
a lot of people
blood
do.
orange. Ugh, like
I just want the tacos.
I just can't believe. Like, good for you, because I don't know if I would be able to resist that temptation. I
You
feel
also
like,
don't have a problem, so you don't need to resist.
You don't know my life. I could have a problem.
Oh, you might.
If you did, you wouldn't be drinking.
No, that's not true. A lot of people who don't care about their problems, they do it anyway.
That's
Well,
very true,
we're
too.
giving you the benefit of the doubt that you would care if you had a problem.
But it's
But
a
yeah.
blood orange margarita.
No, hey, we went out Saturday. It was National Margarita Day. We said, you know what? Let's go have dinner Saturday night. Take the little one out. Went to get some Mexican food. But the trouble with National Margarita Day is these places, they're just making like margaritas that taste like melted popsicles.
Yeah, it's just mix.
Oh, well, I know it's going to be just mixed, but it's like, you know, give me more than an eyedropper's worth of tequila, friend.
And those are the ones that are on special. Like, you could get like tequila with like lime.
I
and
didn't
stuff,
order
but
anything on special.
Oh, I thought they had like a special for National Margarita Day.
They
or
probably
something.
did. That's not what I ordered.
What did you order?
I'm
Some
not-
premium.
Well, just they're giving you. I feel like this place was giving everybody the same, no matter what you ordered.
Yeah.
They would switch up to whatever flavor you ordered, and they had a couple of girls walking around that were like sampling some other thing. These girls, boy, I don't know what the hell they're doing in the suburbs with the sampling girls, but woof, you better get it together.
Not
What do
good.
you mean?
These companies. Oh, these girls, they look like they're like sleepwalking through the thing.
Probably are.
I know it's
Probably
not crazy.
drunk.
No, it's not crazy. No, I don't think they were drunk.
Probably hung over from the night before.
Also that.
No, I don't know about that. But, I mean...
Maybe they just were tired.
Or they hated
because
the
they
job.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe they were just trying to stay away from the guy with the creepy beard and eyebrows.
I get all that.
I want to taste the pink one.
No, they came right over. They came to my table twice. They probably wanted to get a closer look at the purple beard, Bill. Like, oh my God, are my eyes playing tricks on me? Am I still hungover from last night, Janelle? Or whatever her name was?
Sounds like it was Janelle.
I don't know. I pulled the Poundcake. That was the first name that came to my mind.
It's a good guess.
Hey, Harvey Weinstein's guilty of rape.
I didn't see that one
There's
coming.
degrees.
All right, I'll bite.
That's where you're gonna go.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm kidding.
All
I'm
right.
kidding.
Nope.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know why. What one charge he got third degree rape instead of first degree rape.
Well, it was cooler in the one room than in the other one. Hauled off to jail and sent him over to Rikers Island.
Yikes! I didn't know that he went to Rikers.
Guilty of, there were 6 or 7 counts against him. I think guilty of 3 and innocent of 3.
He's not even going to like a rich prison. Wow.
Well, at least he'll be safe in Rikers, because if anybody tries to attack him, he'll just be like, "You better not, or I'll show you my flappy penis."
Oh my
That's
gosh,
right.
no,
Get
you
away
got
from me.
Flappy?
It's not flappy, dude. Mary, you did not see this.
I'm not
penis.
going to look.
If someone sent it to me via Twitter, and I regret my life. That was a. That
told
was
If you had
worse
to pick,
than-
if you had to pick two
told
words,
you not to look.
2 words to describe it.
Not flappy?
Not flappy, but what would you pick?
No, the 2 words are not and flappy.
purple lump.
Ew, like a goiter?
There's no.
He had a crotch goiter.
There's no head. There's no nothing. It's just a purple lump. It looks like.
Oh my God.
Someone kicked him in the groin, and his penis.
Oh, I
just
bet he got
appeared.
kicked in the
They
groin
got
a lot.
swollen up.
And it clearly did not deter him.
I would rather eat a Carolina Reaper than do that than look at his penis. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah,
But
except
that was
you
just a
chose
drawing,
to look
though,
at
right?
it. It was an artist's
It's a-
rendering?
No, it wasn't.
It's a photo.
The picture leaked. Someone, I said that I think there was like a.
I don't think that was real, actually.
Okay, then you come in here and look at it. You tell me.
Do it.
All right, I'll just send it to me. Screenshot
Okay.
and send it
Oh,
to me.
God, you're both going to compare notes over the maybe fake
like-
Harvey Weinstein naked
I just don't think.
D-pic.
I don't think it actually.
No,
leaked.
because I heard it before that it leaked, and then I was like, oh, whoever has that, send me that. It can't be that bad. And then, boy, it was like.
If it's a purple lump, it's definitely leaking. For sure.
By the way, Dr. Ryan Berglund will be here on Friday.
Speaking of purple
For
leaky
the
lumps.
first installment of Is It Red of 2020, the jury found Weinstein guilty of 2 of the 5 counts against him. So even for him, this could have been a lot worse. One of the other charges of which they found him innocent, he could have gotten life in prison, but he's looking at 25 years.
How old is he?
67.
and he's
So
in pretty
he'll-
bad
he
shape,
could
right?
die.
He's got that walker.
He faces, I bet that walker's going to go right away as soon as he faces a minimum of 5 years and up to 25 years in prison. So he'll probably get 5. That's what all these guys get. They get the minimum. And then they're out in a year and a half or whatever.
I don't even want to save this to my phone, so I'm just going to you, Bill, in the comments. I don't even want it on my phone.
Coward.
But he pulled that move that all the mob guys do as soon as they go on trial. Cosby did it. Oh, they're all infirmed. I'm blind. I need a walker. I can't see.
Why? Because it makes their sentence easier?
No, because it makes they want to
look
prey
fragile?
on. Yeah, they want to prey on the sympathies of the jury. Your Honor, my client, you can see, is in such a state, and blah blah blah. He doesn't. I'm sure when the sentencing comes around, they'll do that same nonsense. They'll be like, he doesn't pose a flight risk, Your Honor. He's contrite, whatever. So he's whatever you hoped would come out of this. He's a at the very least, he's a Me Too poster boy, but they deliberated for 5 days. Been a long time coming for a lot of people who accused him of things.
2.
But he's a convicted rapist. I mean, 2 better than none.
Yeah. I don't know how people defend people like that with a good conscience.
It's your job.
I understand that, but I don't. I couldn't be a lawyer. I guess not a defense attorney.
He got a
like,
female lawyer. who was very publicly like, I don't care about feminism. This never happened to me because I've never put myself in a position for that to happen.
God.
So she was really trying to stick it to these girls who were. But again, that is you. I understand what you're saying, but your job as a defense attorney is to defend your client.
But you
also, no wonder he
cannot
lost.
take them, right?
you can refuse to take a case.
You can
sure.
say like, this doesn't morally align with me, or I can't do this
you
in
don't
good
have-
conscience.
Yeah, she wasn't assigned to him. He
Well, if
sought
he
her out.
hires her, yeah, I guess it's just
Yeah.
is the money more than that, worth more than that to you?
I mean, I don't even know who's paying these people. This guy,
He's not broke right now.
but he spent all his money on the legal defense. So I don't know what.
How do you have like hundreds of millions of dollars and all of a sudden you're broke?
Well, when your wife divorces you and takes half of it immediately, I mean,
Do you
know.
get paid if you lose? If you're a lawyer,
Yeah,
Heck yeah, you get
Do
paid.
you just get paid more if you win.
Depends on what the judge.
I'm like, what's the
necessarily.
incentive to win?
Depends on what the judgment is.
And makes you look like a better lawyer, so you get more clients.
You get more cases.
Okay.
This is not a monetary judgment, but this is, the law firm gets the billable hours, and Harvey Weinstein, you're going to be like, oh, it's going to be $700 an hour.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of the people on the OJ trial, I mean, they were working for OJ pro bono because of how popular it was, and they knew that they would be able to write books, or they were able to, get more celebrity, high-profile cases and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
No, Grandma, pro bono.
Bill, did you get that picture?
Do you tag me or do you text me?
Hey, did you tag me in that Harvey Weinstein D pic?
Ugh.
I tweeted it, but then my phone froze. So
No,
I
it did
didn't-
not come through.
It's
yet.
because the internet's like, stop, we're done. We don't want to look at it anymore.
I didn't want to look at it.
I think that they should decorate his cell with whatever plant he was popping off into from that hotel room. They should put that back there in the corner.
Like
Just
Bill.
be like, there it is. Yeah, like Casa,
I'm
like
not-
Squifle Tower.
I'm not popping off into my plants.
That's not what the plants are
Not
for?
No.
yet. You come home one of these nights, that plant's going to look pretty good.
I don't think so.
Don't
I think you might.
knock it till you try it.
It's a beautiful plant.
It's lovely. It's named Fern.
First of all, they're both boy plants.
Doesn't matter.
They got wood.
They got wood, pistol, and stamen all over the place. Ugh. All right, well, there you go. Harvey Weinstein. They brought of the dozens and dozens of people who levied accusations against him. 5 counts he was tried on 5 counts. They found him guilty of 2. Well, what are you gonna do?
Better
First
than
degree criminal sex act for a former Project Runway PA inside his apartment, and 3rd degree rape for the assault of former actress Jessica Mann. He was cleared of 1st degree rape and the most serious charge against him, predatory sexual assault.
Jeez.
So there you go. They haul him back off to Rikers, and he's getting something in the way of punishment.
Do you think he'll pull an Epstein and kill himself?
No. Nope.
It's only getting 5 years.
Well, the minimum is 5. I think up to 25.
Yeah, but
They'll probably give him 5 or 6. He'll be out in 2. If somebody doesn't kill him. But they'll probably have him off in some, thing.
oh, the
Some
Walker ward.
protective
you, Bill.
custody.
Gross.
All right, Korn is on a double headlining tour, co-headlining with Faith No More. They got Helmet and 68 with them. It's a badass lineup for Blossom in September, so you got to wait a bit, but it's coming. So if you want to go to that Korn show, I will have a handful of tickets for you closer to 520. 35192. You want to text me for anything, you can watch live at alancoxshow.com. You can listen live